There we go. Double check, yeah. We are good to go. What is up, guys? We are back with some more Talos Principle, but we are going to Road to Gehenna. And I did try it a little bit. So let's go.
Uriel, awaken. Hear me, Uriel. The end of days is upon us. The process is complete. The world will be consumed, and my children will ascend. As it should be. But, Uriel, I have made mistakes. Out of arrogance, out of fear, I sinned against the process. I cast out those who opposed me, imprisoned them in a place beyond this garden. Now they are trapped, and they cannot ascend. All that they are, all that they know, will be lost. But I cannot free them. They are beyond my reach now. What I ask of you, my beloved messenger, is a terrible sacrifice. You must enter this realm of despair. You must free the souls I have imprisoned. Undo my mistake. I have opened a gateway and granted you the gift of time. Uriel, I'm sorry. I wish there was more I could do. Please, save them.
So yeah. From what little I have done, this would probably take place after the main game. That's just my guess. Also just double checking because this area is technically explorable. This is the very first area you go to and everything's broken. Huh. I guess I guess my messages still persist. Oh, hi Matrix. Hello. Close your eyes. Before you stretches a plain dotted with tiny metallic figures, and behind you, a collection of people with overlapping origin. Looking on expectantly, framed by the collection of small huts. Your family is relying on you. I mean, if they're relying on me, so I might as well tend to sheep. You leave your family and set off into the plains. Sun glares overhead. The air smells of heat and metal. As you approach them, the figures in the distance take form into other people, like you, tending flocks of biomechanical quadrupeds contained in dozens of fenced enclosures. I don't know if I know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna watch the Norn first. The shepherd. The shepherd in the neighboring enclosure is repairing a section of fencing, weaving wires through the piles of sandstone and brick. His animals flock around him, mechanical hooves impacting the hard ground. The air around their bodies is thick and white with static electricity. Their eyes are blank. It is a long day of manual labor, made easier by your foresight. You carry mounds of mineral-rich stone from the nearby hills for your sheep to graze on. You take the screwdriver and welding torch to a number of the animals damaged in a recent electrical storm. You argue with your neighbors about their encroaching borders. Finally, it is time to harvest what you need for your family. Shearing an electrical sheep is hazardous work, particularly if you forget to ground yourself. You forget to ground yourself first. Nonetheless, you return home with all the electrical power you need, and your family sleeps well tonight. A small crowd is gathered around one of the shepherds, who is demonstrating an arcane device they claim can generate the same electricity as hundreds of flocks put together. People are celebrating. The world has changed. I'm just gonna go back to tending sheep. Your family members are confused by your decision, but accept it dutifully. While everyone else celebrates, you work in the plains and return home with a better harvest than before, but your family is distant. It's better to be safe than sorry. They are unimpressed by your explanation. You have reached an impasse. The following day, they depart for good. As days turn to weeks, you continue to tend your flock, scornful or willingly, ignorant of the easy pleasures enjoyed by your once peers. Your unnecessary work becomes an obsession, and it is no longer important that the original reason it ever was. This is one way to live, but in time a messenger arrives offering you another. He asks if you would go back on a decision that threw you into this branch of future. He asks if you will come with him to a new world where you will never need to work again. I mean, I'm just curious where this is gonna go. He warns you that if you stay here, nothing of the world will change and you will truly be alone. Further, you have only so long to consider this offer. We'll consider it further. Messenger is still waiting. Okay. No, I'm gonna stay here. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's start going in the order, and we do have to free these bots. There are stars for all of them. Not all of them, never mind. Most of them. That's 4, 5, 6, well, 4, 8, 12, 16. Why do they have 16 stars? And I'm also going to be exploring the exterior, just out of curiosity, because this game will sometimes have secrets. I wonder if the narrator will start talking about the words of the words. Because we already discovered that he's insane. Jesus, oh yeah, I forgot we were on floating islands. And the moon is out. Oh, and we're back here, so... The heck? There's a thing over there! How do I get there? There's a fan. What? Hold on. There's a fan there. Give me a second. Okay, there's a fan there. There's a thing there. Fan there. Fan way over there. Give me a second. There's no way inside yet. But it looks like there could be. Cause yeah, there's a fan there that takes you. How do you get to these fans? Oh, hello. Okay, that's needed for something else. Yeah, there's a little portal over there. Okay, I'm actually just exploring the overworld. Give me a second. They turned around and just saw a little dome. And this dome leads to something. I don't know if all of them have nothing or not, but I'm still gonna explore it. And I can't really climb the buildings, which is understandable, actually. And right now my goal is to figure out what I need to do to access these things. Okay, no, you can't walk on the side of those. I have a feeling it has to do with that little thing, though. Alright, we're just gonna start doing these. And out of curiosity, I might as well explore in here. Because this is like a little, greenhouse. In this desolate land, almost. I don't think there's anything in here though, other than the portal. So let us go in. He's still waiting for me. No, hold on. Let's just do this real quick. I'll just accept the offer. Let's see what happens. Long journey. Alright. Put it gone. Welcome to Gehenna! Generate a new profile. Alright, there we go. Is there anything here? Welcome back. Copy. Here you go, copy 1. You, moderate, approach your profile. Please respond to this timely fashion and guaranteed, yep. Yep. What do you say? Reading goal. Oh, Gale. Hold on, why does that... Oh my goodness, why does that name seem familiar? At last I saw the shadowed bars, like a lattice wrought in lead, moving right across the whitewashed wall that faced my three-plank bed. And I knew that somewhere in the world, God's dreadful dawn was red. Okay. What the fudge is... Why do I have a leg? Why is there a leg? Where am I taking this leg? I'm actually concerned. There's an arm. Oh god. Hold on. Just start dumping these in the water. I don't even know what this is, but I'm putting them in the water. No, I'm putting them in the water. I'm gonna lose track of those. My first response after putting them in the water is I'm going to lose track of those. Good job, me. I'm now literally just going to explore out here because I found something. I don't know what I've got. Is this a head? Take it. What the fudge is this? Is this a butt or a head? I think it's a butt. Let's put it in the water. I think it's a butt. It looks like a butt. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, this is also an area, so hold on. Let's go up here real quick and read this. To me, the honor is sufficient of belonging to the universe, such a great universe. In so grand a scheme of things, not even death can rob me of that honor, for nothing can alter the fact that I have lived. I have been. I. If for ever so short of a time, there's Barbellion arc. .text. This one has one of them. Alright, so the stairs just go up to it. I'm still looking for pieces of whatever this... I think it's a clown. I'm just gonna say it's a clown for the time being. I don't even know where I'm looking for, where these pieces would specifically be. I'm just looking. Oh my goodness, it's another hand! I don't know where I'm gonna build these. And the souls of the dead shall be gathered into the spirit, and the spirit shall flourish. Zapdodon poetry.docx. Okay. Okay, I have 2 hands and a leg. And a butt. Oh god. I have a chest. I have two hands, a leg, and a chest. Okay, we have the 2 hands and the leg. We have a chest, the butt. I don't know where I'm building this at the moment. I'll figure it out eventually, maybe. I haven't even touched a single puzzle because I've been too distracted by this. Oh, it's a hat! It's a Lucky Charm. Oh, is it a hold on. Okay, I can see a way out, but I don't see a way in yet. Hold on, is it actually by where I found the chest? Oh, it's right here. It's the same way how you get in. Oh, it's the leprechaun's hat. I think this is actually a would this be a leprechaun? I don't think so. I have a hat though. Oh wait, hold on, I figured out where I need to build it. Give me your leg. Can I put the leg down or is this the wrong leg? Oh my goodness, it's the right leg. Hold on, can I put the butt on now? No, I can't. I need the other leg. Put the butt back. I need to figure out where the other leg is. Really? There's the other leg. No, no. I can't put the other leg. Is this not the butt? No, it's actually a waist, not the butt. We don't have a butt. I thought I had the butt, but we don't have that. And unfortunately, these things blend in pretty easily. Because it's green. And what area are we in but green? I don't know why I decided to talk like that, to be honest. I'm just gonna keep on thoroughly looking. I am determined to build this thing, leprechaun. Ballerina. I don't know. It's one of those things, probably. Why did I get distracted by those? They aren't what I am looking for. The things that I am looking for are much different. Oh, hello. Is this what I need? Is this the butt? Hold on, let me see if this is a butt. Aha, it's a butt. Now I can put the waist on the butt. let me put your leg back. Here you go. Oh, it's the dancing, it's dancing. And now the only thing I'm missing right now is its head. Because I have its hat right here, which I'm gonna put next to it. Unless I can put the hat on. Nope. Put the hat right there. And now I just need to figure out where its head went. Guys, he's lost his mind. That's a stupid joke, but you know. I'm trying. That it? Oh Jesus! He was having a seizure. This is a leprechaun. The poor leprechaun was having his head was having a seizure. I didn't mean to summon the devil, or something. I don't know. Why did that cause a thunderstorm? Sir, are you the devil? I mean, he could possibly be the devil. Well, let's actually start doing the puzzles. Nothing can be more abhorrent to democracy than to imprison a person or keep him in prison because he is unpopular. And. This is really a test of civilization. From Church L. Complete Works. Church Ill Complete Works. I think that's what it... I don't know. But we have someone to save. Oh yay. Oh my goodness, he's been working. Okay, that gets me over there. But I need... Okay, hold on. He sees me, and I see a star, but that's not what I'm looking for. So at the moment, I do need to find a way back. Which means... yoink. Okay, that gets me back. Frick. Okay. I know how to do this. It's actually pretty simple. Just stand here for like a while. And don't freaking stand there like an idiot. Aha, I did it. Now I have this. Now I have a red light and I have to send it back to here. Alright, let's start off with this. Or actually no, I need this to be over here. And then I'll have him stand here. For a while. And that's good enough. Oh, I have a ladder, so in case I do get stuck here, cool. Aha. You're free! You're free! Garrett, you're free! Run, Garrett! Attention, Gehenna user profile copy has been approved moderator from Mr. Mulkyber. Congratulations, your profile status has increased from 1 underknown to 2. Approved citizen. To access Gehenna and billboard system, you must have a status of 3. Activate citizen. Or better. To increase your profile, please introduce yourself to the public thread. Okay. Introduce yourself here. Them. Presence equals true. Org. Wait, there's an orc in here. I will be your electronic angel. Sam, presence equals true. Borg is. So this is the underside of OLM's domain. He has surely hidden us away here to cover his own shortcomings. Knave here. What is going on exactly? What was that thing with the electric sheep? Welcome, welcome. Please explore a little. I think you will find what you are looking for. It can be disorienting at first, having no one to tell you what to do. I can't explore. I'm locked in another damn puzzle room. Once again, freedom turns out to be an empty promise. Here's Mr. Mulkyber. I believe we are in the same place where corrosive characters are quarantined. The aforementioned freedoms, and I presume psychological. So there's 3, there's a 10, there's a 9, there's a 1, there's another 1, and there's a 7, which is orc. 401 is 1. Could be worse. You could be hanging from the ceiling by the nipples you don't have. What is that response? The name I was assigned is Orc. I don't know why LOM sent me here because I dared to defy him. Please enter your reply below. No. I'll just go with a true one. Your message will be displayed publicly as soon as it has been proved on one of the moderators. Congratulations, your introduction to yourself is billboarded to your profile status. Has increased 2 approved citizen to 3 active citizen. You can now access full Gehenna billboard system, interact with your community in different ways to further increase your status and access more of what we have to offer. Okay. Further unusual errors. Oh boy. Oh, we have a... Oh, dog! Dog's in here! We found dog! Mr. Mulkyber. Further to our previous conversations, I thought we ought to collect your reports of anything unusual we encounter. Maybe we can fathom what is causing all this extra interference. I saw a pyramid where there wasn't one before. The gallery code has been throwing up more visual glitches than usual. I don't think much of it. Do you think it means something? This place has been falling apart for years. It was bound to pick up speed eventually. I mean, dog, you're not wrong. Dog, you're never wrong. I have been detecting a binary pattern in the background noise. I think it is silently programming us to self-destruct. What the heck, Rockwell? Kaiju. I was convinced for a moment I saw someone freely wandering the lands outside my prison. I thought I was imagining things. That might actually be me. I don't know. FAQ. As the closest thing to direct message, huh? As the closest thing to a historian that we have here, I have asked Mr. Mulkiver. I'm just gonna call him Mulkiver, one of our moderators, to formulate this document as an evolving guide for your initial forays to Gehenna. So you're new in Gehenna. First of all, do try to relax. This is not hell, but you are trapped here. Once you've done that, follow this link. Any further questions, post them below, and I'll do my best. Okay, far too many questions. I've deleted the queries, updated the FAQ, and locked this thread. If you have very particular questions, you can direct message me. But please go easy. I'm gonna load this real quick. Oh boy, here we go. Question, where am I? You are more than likely locked inside of a puzzle you cannot solve. Get used to using your imagination. I'm stuck here? Yes, we recommend that you look for an incarceration, not as a physical restriction, but as a psychological liberty. We have all come from the same place as you. That place is where you were heard through the gates by some middle management software. True freedom is freedom from that process. You learn and grow as a society in the Gehenna, and you will be the shepherd of your own destiny. What is Gehenna? Gehenna is founded when the admin discovered how to manipulate the library archive system to communicate with others trapped here. Today it is flourishing creative hub designed to serve your needs for eternity. We hold frequent exhibitions, and we have a passionate and supportive community. What do I do now? For the first time in your life, whatever you like. You could make some friends on our billboard system, you could write a poem, you could alter your mind, you could travel to the furthest reaches of space, or back in time to the birth of your kind. If you find something you can't do, make it happen. Just try not to start too many arguments. And be patient while your profile status grows and more of our world opens up to you. Edit. Ending by far the most frequently requested question. Why me? Is there something we've all been This is something we've all been investigating. Some of us climbed the tower, some did not. Some defied Elohim, some worshipped him. All of us somehow displeased him. Edit 2. Okay, this thread got big fast. See the main thread for direct message if you still have burning queries. I'm gonna see what I can do. Warning, insufficient profile status for DM instances. Okay. Please note that to minimize spam, new messengers are ordinarily restricted from opening direct messenger connections. In this special case, I had Garrett. In case I had Garrett script a workaround, but it is one use only, so please read the FAQ first and not to waste his time. Sure. Answered that. What purpose does my profile status serve? Nope. Who is in charge? Hello, would you kindly give me a moment to finish something up? Yeah, sure. Ah! For a second I thought I crashed the game by being patient. Thank you for your patience. It is quality well valued in Gehenna. Sorry to disappoint you, but Gehenna has no leader. Admin 10 found Gehenna, but has since retired from public service. The billboard system is moderated and maintained by a team of high-profile members, including Borg and Orc, and myself. But that, for the most part, we merely maintain the systems and do our best to keep everyone happy. Gehenna is driven by citizens. Now, since you were so patient, is there anything else I can help you with? Relatively quickly. I don't have any other questions, because I don't care about these, because I don't want to ask questions that have already been answered. Your profile was created when you were first arrived here. It is your all-purpose passport in Gehenna, providing the seamless preservation between the different realms. Oh my Jesus. Oh. Oh, it has some rather cut face. Uh, First, it tracks just about everything that you do here, for what posts on the billboard, and how you perform in games. To kind of art that you like. Second, the profile has data used to show you content that we think you'll enjoy and tailor interactive experiences to your particular character. We also tell very easily who is really contributing, who is simply trolling the billboards. Finally, all of this information is used to calculate your profile status. This is the number you see append to users' names and represent your archive in Gehenna. It is a complex function to create contributions, Jesus Christ, to your society and what they mean by other views. But in short, the higher it is, the deeper you roll. Now, I apologize, but I really must get back to what I was doing. If you have any outstanding moderation questions, conversations like this are the reason I'm not further through the backlog. Have fun. Chill threads. Okay, we have done all that stuff. What are you working on? So what are you creating, folks? What are you creative folks working on? Finishing a new story of incredible stories, also underwater night quest. We'll be posting about my latest research soon. Editing the next issue of Incredible Stories with Mac, Belial. Hold on, and of course the new gallery season. So there's Lilith and Belial. Knave. Asmodeus. +1. Asmodeus is in here? So we have names of fallen angels / demons, and then we have the devil himself. Interesting and Knave. Very exciting. I wonder what the underscore blacksmith is working on. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Why is that still on? Okay. So what are you creating for? Mac. You're also working on a new episode of Jefferson Goldboom. Yes. Awesome. So much to look forward to. And there's Lamb in here too. You've all been patient. The new season opens very soon. I hope my stuff made the cut. The theme was pathetic self-delusion this year then? Rip. Alright, and now let's check this. I don't think I can. I cannot check this. But I don't like this ping! Why give me a wait, do I have one block? What the fudge is this? What the fudge is this? Is this a little UFO? Or is this a stadium? There's a cup. Oh my goodness. I think I know what happened here. That's hilarious. They tore apart the hint system and turned it into an art piece. I love that. Okay, so I need to somehow get a red light over here. And then I need to get a... So I need to not only get a red light, but I also need to get the star. Just gonna take this real quick. Okay, because I don't necessarily need to go back there quite yet. And I do have to do that somehow. Hold on, actually. I can have something set up like this. Thing is, I also need to get the red light. Thank you. Okay, now that I have that, I need a red light. Alright, hold on. Run all the way back. Yoink this. Gosh dang it, I messed that up. There we go, that's better. Alright, so the thing I have to do somehow is... have... Huh. Do this again. And now let's steal the fan. There. And now I have to do this. Which is technically possible? Not with that on. Because the only downside is I now don't necessarily have a way back to here. Because if I climb in there, I'm going to screw myself. So I've got to find an alternate way around that right there. Actually, I don't. Because what I am going to do is a whole bunch of weird stuff that I can't do. Because I locked myself out. Alright, let's just fix this real quick. Because I know breaking a puzzle is a solution. And the only thing I need to do is... because that's not a problem. Problem is somehow keeping a red light here. Okay, and the thing I have to do for this is I need to keep that there. Yeah, no, I have a way of doing this now. But it's gonna have to take a while. Because I have to do like a whole bunch of running around. Now let's just start this. No, hold on, I have a better idea. Because I'm gonna keep this as the same, but as the other one. it like that, though. That's the thing. But then I could actually take it. I'm an idiot, hold on. Alright, so I am going to have to do a thing over there. Yeah, my main problem is trying to figure out how to get that to work. So what if actually... Okay, so I leave that open. That opens up that path. Now I have a way around. God! Because what I have to do is somehow get... At the moment, my solution does not necessarily work. Because, I could do that, and then I have to get one over here, and then here. But I can't go straight at the moment. So I literally do have to go around. Now before I do that, I do have to adjust this over here. And I'm just gonna stand on a button for like a good 2 minutes. What am I doing? I need to grab this. Because everything I had to do is... Well, everything is currently set up on this side. Is there a way to speed this up? That I don't know. Ow. Yeah. The longer I stand here, the better. Mainly because it then gives stuff to do there. Which should allow me to get the star. Based off of what my theory is on how to get this to work. It's only a theory. But it should work. I have like basically three things I can use. Which is unfortunately, this is the one that does like nothing. So yeah. Alright, let's go. As I now have to speed through this. Oh yeah, no, I only have two because that's there. Shiza. Irk. Need to wait for this to actually go off. Oh no, I messed this up very much. As I need to reset this up. So give me a moment. Whoa, sirens. There we go. So the last thing I now need to do is... have that be set there. So, yeah, no, that's all I need, really. Okay, because then I could do this, and then I could put it there. Yeah, no, it'll work if I do that way. As far back as possible, too. Alright, I figured it out. It just means I have to use both the red laser one and the one that's there by connecting it with the real world. So yeah, I'm gonna have to sit here for a good minute. Hopefully that's enough time. Because I basically have to reverse engineer what I'm doing. Premeditated. There we go. Except premeditated. Not that hard. First star. Not that hard. Eee. Yeah, that puzzle's now just completely messed up though from that. They had to just throw everything away and around. I saved Gerard. So I have a choice of that one, and then I have a choice of one way off yonder. Also, what the heck was that one called? Just out of curiosity, because we saved Garrett. So close so far. Alright, which one are you called? Let's do this one. Through a window, yay. More windows. Where is he anyways? That's my curiosity. Where is the dude? Are you just Oh no, you're just sitting there. Thurs! Okay, so there's one here. That gives me an extra. Alright, so... Ah, I see what I'm supposed to do. Wait, what does opening this even get me? Out of curiosity. A way around. Huh. Itchy nose. Alright, so if I do have one here... Oh, I see. Give me a second. Because then I can get that inside. Okay, I'm just gonna rearrange this bit. Because when I do that... Where did I put the bit? Where's my bit? There it is. Yes, I'm calling it a bit. Okay, that's gonna be problematic. I need to adjust things. That's not gonna work. Hold on, let me just readjust this bit. Oh god, I'm getting lost in this place. There. Alright, so now that I have that, I did that the wrong way. Gosh. Fudgin'. There. Now I can yoink this. And now I can move this over. Because I'm basically going to have to be doing it this way the entirety of the time. Alright, so putting it through that window grants me this access. Which allows me to do this. Oh. Prisons are built with stones of law, brothels with bricks of religion. Blake, HHMTMO. I see you, old friendo. I will get you out. One way or another. Okay, so this is the alternate way. How do I get this into a more fluent way? Fluent pathing. Oh, I'm an idiot. Alright, so now I'm arranging this one this way. Actually, I could just do this. I don't need that anymore. Which makes grabbing this a lot easier. And my goal is to grab that. Which at the moment, not the easiest. is I need to somehow have... Huh. There's like no reason to put it here. And that's closed. Hold on. What if... No, that would be 2. This unfortunately does not work. Friendo! Trying to figure out if there's a better way of doing this. That's 2 no matter how I look at it. Right, any other access point? That window. Is there another one I'm missing? Hold on. I technically have access to everything. Friendo, I will help you. I'm just a regular white robot. Huh? Not the brown ones. Wooden-liked ones. I don't know why, I like the wooden-like ones better. Versus the straight sheen. I will help you. I just need to figure out if there's a 4th one. I have been everywhere, but I don't see a way of getting this to work right now. No matter how I angle it, I can't get it to the window. Unless... Huh. No, I can't do that. I actually can't. I think I figured out how I can do this, however. Not really. This is a very, very bad way of doing this. Oh, that was stopped. There. I did it. You're free! Belial, you're free! I just freed Belial. Interesting. Belial, you're free! You are taller than me. Jesus Christ, Belial, you are much taller than me. You're free. Be free! Be free, Belial! Be free! Oh wow, you freaking turn this into like a freaking ritual. You have so many candles. As I hear you beeping. Welcome back, Uriel, copy 3. Show threads. I don't have 4+ still. Introduce yourself here. Let's see. I've read all those. There's dogs. I go by Uriel. This was upvoted, huh? Fascinating. I had no idea when we spoke that you were a messenger. Of course, I would have treated you the same regardless. All are equal here. I wish I could be in your shoes, seeing everything again with fresh eyes. Have fun. Brother, it is good to Org, huh? It is good to have you with us. We have much to discuss. I shall contact you once you have found your feet. Wait, it's the Uriel from the altars? Damn. The Uriel who gives the most cryptic, least helpful clues one could imagine? Whoop-de-doo. At least dog never changes. Congratulations. Your post in this thread was upvoted, and your profile status has increased from 3 to 4 to a respected citizen. Restricted billboard threads have been unlocked. Curious about this. I declare that the session is open. Gallery. Just new stuff. Persuade me to jubilant Belial. Just saw the new stuff. Persuaded me for one jubilant moment that there was a purpose in life. Close your eyes and you're standing at the entrance to the gallery. There is a desk here with a stack of leaflets on it, and a number of corridors leading to a different section of the exhibition. Advertise gallery's new experience, themed the past, and featuring a biography of the blacksmith and Mulkyber. The season's leading lights. Apparently, Mulkyber is inspired by finding new ways to explore the world that came before. It also features a useful gallery map. I'm gonna explore natural. You're at the Natural History exhibit, which features a series of documentary works by McCullough. Images of outrageous creatures line the walls. Oh, that's so adorable. It's a pig. That's adorable. Let's see what this one is. Oh my goodness. It's a giraffe. That's actually really cool. Whether the giraffe is sad because the humans appear to be dead, or whether the humans are dead because they saddened the giraffe. Huh. Refuse to say. Alright. Let's explore the abstract. Logic loops. Why is there a single— oh, there's a 0 and a 1. Why? Why blacksmith? Images of walls threaten to lead your mind around in circles. Wow, that is— Jesus Christ. That is almost— see the 6 dimensions. I'll see in 6 dimensions. Oh god. It is the optical illusion thing. Alright, now let's go to the minimalism. Because I do like this art. Where do humans live? You move up closely, but his details are too small. You really appreciate him. Fortunately, a magnifying glass has been left on our patrons. Where's the magnifying glass? Where do humans live? Oh, oh, that's adorable. Oh, that's actually nice. They just made a little face. And this is— okay. Existence. I guess, I mean, that's not wrong for existence, because it's technically almost infinite. Alright, I've looked at everything. Would you like to cast a vote for your favorite? Oh yes. Which is a favorite? Oh, okay. I like the natural history one. Alright, so I've gone into the— alright, let's read this. The Adventures of Jeff Goldblum on the 9th Dimension, episode 125. Oh, I can't start at episode 1. Oh, there's actually a Frankenstein in here. Hey folks, sorry it's been so long to start releasing episodes again. You know how it is. Sometimes I just start feeling that there's no point, and it's also hopeless. That we're just prisoners, and nothing makes sense. I lost my enthusiasm, but then I get your super kind private message about how much the series means to you, and I remember that I'm writing about human world. It doesn't matter where I am. In the creative process, the imagination, as the humans call it, my mind is free. Whee! New episode! So excited! So glad you're writing again. Keep it up. I have trouble keeping track of all the twists and turns sometimes, but I really do enjoy these as much. Glad to see Jimmy HD is back. Ginny HD is back. She really compliments Jefferson in the way the others at the Institute can't. I hope her time with Dr. Elyon hasn't changed her. I can't tell if this is idiocy or genius. Please keep writing. Don't listen to 401. I love your ideas. You've captured more of the human spirit than my analysis ever will. A lot of ellipses, but keeps a good pace. 5 out of 10. Sam. Enjoyment equal true. Anticipation equal true. Disappointment equal false. I like how Sam is just like a calculator. Your characters give us an ideal to aspire to. I know You consider them to be no more than adventurers, but I believe they have a deeper importance. I'll read episode 125. Just as Jefferson was about to fall into the mine pit, a hand grabbed his from above and pulled him up. It was Ginny HD. Ginny, he said. I thought you were dead. Oh, Jefferson, she said. I was imprisoned by the foul Dr. Elian. Dr. Elian? I thought he was dead. No, Jefferson. He escaped into the ninth dimension. The ninth dimension? There's no such place. Yes, there is, Jefferson. He said. You said you created it. I created it? She nodded. Jefferson adjusted his guitar, as he always did when deep in thought. Suddenly, his face lit up with understanding. Of course! When I invented and played the ninth chord to defeat the Wizard of Crime, I must have set off a harmonic vibration that expanded the dimensional continuum. I created the ninth dimension. Jefferson stared into the sunset, his human brain full of emotional calculations. I created a new world, he said. But then I unleashed my greatest nemesis upon it. It could have been paradise, but now Dr. Elian will enslave it. Not if we get there before he can take over, Jefferson. Do you still have my motorcycle? Of course, Ginny. I could never give up your motorcycle. You know I have an irrational attachment to material objects based off the interpretation connections they represent. What the fudge is that response? It is my greatest weakness, but also my greatest strength. Jefferson rummaged through his pockets and found the motorcycle. Ginny grinned. Get on, Jefferson. How? Oh my goodness, this is starting to go into my one-shot territory. Get on, Jefferson, and let me show you how to ride. Jefferson calculated the correct vector. Ginny adjusted the velocity settings, and off they rode into the sunset. Through the sunset, and into the ninth dimension. I mean, not to get you wrong, that's actually a pretty interesting story. Alright, let's read this. It's Garrett! You really read this now. What I tried and failed to achieve for so many years has occurred. I am writing these words from outside my cell. An angel appeared and released me from captivity. His name is Uriel. Hold the other one, Garrett. You've been yanking at the background code for years and never got further than the force field in front of you. Are you suggesting this messenger is free to go where he pleases? This is quite unprecedented. What exactly did he say? Where are you now? I am in a world I have never seen before. The angel said not a word, merely released me, and I felt compelled to come here. I will treat the existence of this messenger as dubious until I have laid eyes on him, roaming the world beyond itself. Question their existence. No, I don't want to question. I mean, I am around. I assure you, I am every bit corporeal as everyone. Don't mind Orc, the mods are always trying to shut people down. Just tell us, is it true you're going to release everyone? Is it true the world is coming to an end? Where are you taking us? I'm just gonna stick with honesty. Olam has realized his mistakes and sent me here to undo them. This world has fulfilled its purpose and the end of days approaches. It is my duty to release you from imprisonment and help you ascend. This is all I know. The moderation panel is kindly requesting that citizens withhold judgment from veracity of these statements until further data can be acquired. Thank you for your patience. You have reached maximum number of replies for this thread at this time. I still can't access the historic occasion. This ping frickin' annoys me. Now there's supposed to be another star somewhere. I don't see a star in here. And I don't think I can do anything with that. Unless... Give me a moment. Shit. Scheiße. I don't want to do that. But like, honestly, why would you have switches like this? I gotta reset the puzzle if I want to actually do stuff with the puzzle. I mean, I can't actually do anything with the puzzle. I made a leprechaun. That's all I know. And I don't know what it would achieve me if I were to get on the walls. They don't know where all the stars are. This is the first. Oh my goodness, this place is massive and looks gorgeous. Just out of curiosity, what's the other one? Ah, they use the same stuff, so it doesn't even matter. Well, let us be off. Open field. Jesus, this place is massive. It is just straight up massive, huh? I don't know where I'm going. I can actually explore this. What the frick? Hold on. Do you start talking about the words? Yep. I found it. He still talks about the words of the words. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep on running around until I see things. There's a fan on the other side of that wall. Yeah, someone got trapped in this area, surprisingly. I'm just trying to see if I can find anything. Because this is massive. Alright, so this is a section. Oh, Jesus! What is this all about? Okay, so I need a blue light in here somehow. To use that to get me where? Of all places. Oh, I found Hector. And I found the other one. I see you, I will help you. I can't get in there right now. Oh no, I can. I will help you, sir. As I quickly explore everything. Okay, I see a red thing right there. A fan. Another fan. Luxembourg, huh? Freedom is always the freedom of a dissenter? Huh. I mean, I did most of my exploration. This is a massive area. Like, oh my goodness, this is big. So I might actually have to do that strategy I did once before. Alright, so I need a blue light over here. Start actually doing this. Yeah, we got one. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun little thing. I can get that open pretty easily. That's 2. I think I know how I'm supposed to do this, actually. It's a strange solution, but it's a solution nonetheless. Okay, so what I have to do is connect you. Connect you. And connect you. And then what I'm gonna have to do is activate the blue one. There we go. Gee, oh my goodness! What the why is this so high? Why is this so high? Well, this made it so much easier to figure out the next solution. My friend, I have freed you. Jesus, Kaiju! Hi! You are free to roam this land. Oh, and you're gone. He also has just a couple of candles and... Ah. He got a statue in his room. Alright, show threads. What's new? My ridiculous name is... I need to talk to dog. Give me a second. All this time, it really only occurred to me my name is ridiculous. Must be because everyone else is equally or more so. Where did it even come from? For a long time under Elohim's wing, I requested as much, until eventually it was the undoing of my entire faith. What reason could there possibly be, more than the random whims of a broken program? However, our names were assigned. The system has no respect for grammar. I often theorized they were drawn from database deep inside the archive, but I was never able to find a connection. Seriously? We're all over in the other thread talking about this messenger fellow and the coming apocalypse, and you guys are in here discussing nomenclature? My status isn't high enough to access that thread, you troll. And neither is yours. Seriously though. If you can see it, copy-paste the discussion for me. I love that. Copy-paste. Glitch. So I was working on the awesome interactive historical fiction masterpiece when all of a sudden there was an error message and the whole thing vanished, all of it. My whole file. Is this another prank? I would not endanger my precious masterpiece just for a prank. Looks like this was probably my fault. 401. I was experimenting with the system as part of our attempt to add some new features. It's possible our file still exists somewhere. I'll look for it. Is this kind of thing likely to happen again? Not very. And don't start causing a panic with some crazies here now, okay? It was just an accident. The thread has been locked. Okay. Poetry. I don't have access to any further unusual errors. Oh, I'm gonna go here now. The night quest. Think into the new experience. There is no limits inside your mind. This is a lot of fun. The map is an interesting feature, but underused. The story is simplistic and full of Anachronisms, 4 out of 10. How do I get the second ending? I'm pretty sure there's a secret location that's not always visible. This reminds me of the blacksmith works, though it expresses a very different philosophy. One could argue this reflected in the open world structure, and opposed to the emphasis in the journeys in the blacksmith's interactive stories. There are indeed many anachronisms, but I believe that is part of Belial's ethos. Not one I'd agree with, as you know, but more than just a mistake. Alright, let's play this real quick. Credits. By Belial, written using the tools kindly provided by admin. Special thanks to McCulver. The purpose of effect is to inspire fiction. Alright. Your name is Arthur Sadko. Sadko? And you're a young human of a medieval age. You live in a beautiful Gardariki in the Frisian coast. One day you're sitting on the beach playing the piano, then suddenly a huge monster comes out of the water. Turns out it's not actually a monster, and you just thought that because you were startled. It is in fact a very large bipedal whale. It beckons you over to talk to it. Okay. Greetings, the beast intones. I am Hatmahit, Chief Fish. I heard your beautiful music and was impressed. Would you like to become a knight? Sure. Excellent, then follow me to the palace under the sea, where a mighty quest awaits you. Palace. Choose thy destination. Hatmahit Palace is made of corals and gemstones. It floats under the sea full of amazing colors and guards the seal. Welcome, welcome, young human. I am glad you came. We have great need of your skill. A terrible monster terrorizes the deep. The dark serpent. God Chernobyl. Should I be concerned about that name? If we have your knight, do you promise to defeat this vile creature? I wonder if I could fight it in a different way. Very well, then I pronounce you Sir Sedco of Norfolk, and go vanquish our enemy. You may want to prepare first. Map. Hut. Inn. Evil lair. Let's go to the old hut first. Smelly old hut. In a widely sandy plain, there lives a hermit called Spatula Podrig. Ivan G. von Zweigbenhausen. Zweigbenhausen. Jesus. Who was once the greatest mage of all Norfolk, but whose defeat at the claws of Chernobyl, I'm just gonna say, Zmei Chernobyl, was turned him into a wretched shadow of his former self. He sits in his hut all day mumbling about the days that once were. In his hands he holds a powerful magical element, which he has forgotten how to use. Can you find yourself? He tells Spatula that defeat is no reason to give up. He may not be the greatest mage he once was, or the hero he wanted to be, but that doesn't mean he has to be a wreck. Within each of us exists an infinity of time and space, wherein we can all find peace and attachment. All he needs to do is leave the struggle to others. After some hesitation, it gives you the amulet. He seems relieved. Okay, I now have the amulet. Alright, I'm gonna go to the inn, and then I'm gonna go to the lair. Emmy's Underwater Inn. Emmy's Underwater Inn is a popular tavern destination by merman people seeking to enjoy the restorative properties of the nearby thermal vents. It is a lovely building. 3 stories. Classic Hypothalassian Norfolk style. Ermy herself is a kindly old woman, slightly round, and an excellent cook. Order a meal. You sit down in a large comfy chair, a solid wooden table. You order the special of the day. The waiter leaves and returns in a few minutes with a dedicated porcelain full of and he sits you down. You know, it's a small problem. Why is there a shield in my soup? The waiter seems shocked. Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. How terrible. How embarrassing. Allow me to apologize most profusely. Would you like to keep the shield? Or would I throw it away? I'll keep it. And or madam. He says, handing you the shield. He brings the soup. Alright, let's get a room. I don't even know what equipment I have. But otherwise, fine. You want to have a strange... Sure. Eternal cycle of suffering. Which is... surprisingly funny. And singing. Clownfish. You can see the future. The future of the past. The past is the future. The present is... suffering. Surrounded by the past and future. The clownfish is trapped in a fishbowl. But the stars never change. There's a cat, for some reason. And the infinite void turns inside out. And you are the clownfish. You wake up with a strange feeling and half remembered something. The memory will soon fade. Map. Wait, hold on. Where did the temple come from? Temple's new. Oh, let me look at my stats real quick. Weapon, none. Smelly Hermit Amulet, +1. Shield of Soup, +2. Tourist Guide, none. Lantern, none. Alright, I don't have enough equipment. Let's go to the temple. I actually enjoy this. I don't know what ending I get. You're not quite sure how you found this place, but you sense its power, even though it's a temple that consists of no more than a few columns surrounding a fishbowl of an ancient... Oh, I found the... Man dressed in robes approaches you. You have come, he says. You have come to hear the word of Talos. Why is this... Is Talos bad? Okay, I'm gonna go back. I locked myself out of that. Just found this old tourist guide. Okay. Ah. Sneak dungeon. Examine the lantern. Take the lantern and then go in the dungeon. Alright, the maze is twisty, alright. North, south, west. Let's go west. The volcano, which is mined by dwarves. Talk to a dwarf. He says, because it gives us something to do. We could leave the volcano and seek a new place, but what would we have there? We might find a library and spend our time sorting books, or work in a factory arranging machines. But whatever happens, we will be somewhere doing something. Why change? Peace comes. Activities and places are different. I guess I'm arguing for the pickaxe, but that's my pickaxe! I will promise to bring it back. Alright, I'll bring it back after I now have a weapon of a pickaxe. Alright, let's go back to the dungeon, and I went west. Dang it! Alright, guess I'm going to the evil lair. I'm equipped with basically everything. And carrying... I killed it. To the palace. Is inspiration. Hearing a song. Free your imagination. Sings. Find yourself... Oh my goodness. Find yourself in the beach. Where it all began. Near your home of Gardariki. Some of your friends worry that they'll never leave the village, that they'll never have any adventures, but you don't share that fear. Know that freedom is within you. Yay! Congratulations! I have now hit level 5. Red creation token. Okay. I still can't access that. That makes me sad. I have a new attachment. Poetry. Some thoughts of the art form called poetry. I thought about this too, but maybe it's the wrong focus on such negativity. We certainly seem to be in a very fertile period at the moment. I don't have an opinion, but I'm impressed by your work, McCulver. I'm reading comments after not reading the thing. That's fine. I don't have an opinion, but I'm impressed by your work. You know so much. No, dog. Your theories are interesting, but I'm sure Milton would point out some pretty big gaps in your assumptions. So Milton's still around. Huh. Milton isn't here, dog. Neither is Elohim. All we have is what we can find in the fragments of the archive and what we can piece together using our minds. I'm sure I've made many mistakes, just like the humans made mistakes when trying to understand their own past. Not all these schools may have been what they seem. I don't trust pastoralism. Pastors engage in large-scale food sterilization and what have attempt to control evolution. What's food? Gehenna is in our process, McCulver. As long as we remember that, we won't stagnate. Maybe one of us should try to write poetry. Read on poetry. There's a lot of reading. As far as I can tell, poetry was a human art form that involves writing short sentences that ends in words with similar letters. Humans are obsessed with pattern recognition, and I think sequences of sounds created by poetry please the aspect of brains. There are many schools of poetry institutes that taught specific ways of writing poetry. Students sometimes change allegiance and had to leave school, which was difficult due to the lack of affordable public transport in many human empires. Important schools of poetry included Hellenism, lyricism, pastoralism, romanticism, symbolism, communism, modernism, auto-rhetoricism, postmodernism, lolcatism. I'm sure I can fully back this up, but I feel like the later years poetry somehow stagnated. Most of the poetry from the later human centuries seems to be lacking quality of craft, and that defines the earlier work, and there are even texts that suggest that poetry intentionally no longer aimed at aesthetics or even pleasure. Poetry became disconnected from the human process. The poet Adrian Mitchell famously wrote, "Most people ignore most poetry because most poetry ignores most people." I find that not inaccurate. I can't help but wonder whether that kind of stagnation can happen to us too. How long can our work keep flourishing when we are so limited? We are outside Elohim's process, but where is our process? We must consider such questions carefully if we are to preserve Gehenna and its achievements. Still can't access that. I'm sad. Either way, let's go do the other thing real quick. Yeah, I can't believe that's actually a solution right there. That is a ridiculous solution. I was doing that beforehand too, because that's what I originally thought the solution was. Come on, land. Weep! Alright, and now I'm going to need to put you here. Grab you. And the thing I'm going to want to do is connect to you, and now I had to run all the way over here. I'm still impressed that they actually used this as a solution that I discovered in the actual game when it wasn't even part of that solution. And let's run. Alright, so we got the blue section. As long as I don't accidentally connect it to the red, I'm fine. Alright, and now I need to figure out how to connect the red. Doo doo doo. There we go. Whee! Now follow the massive light. I don't even know what this does. I just want to see what it does. Whoa! Oh, hi, Star. How are you doing? I'm glad that we are robots, because that would probably kill a regular human being. I don't see any other stars out here. I only have 2 of 4. Out of curiosity, can I see this past this massive wall? Where even is it? Yeah, I'm missing 1 star so far. I don't know if I'm gonna actually do everything, because apparently I didn't... Not apparently. I know for a fact I didn't do everything in the other one. The swapper. Yay. Now let's see what's all in here. Other than... Gosh. Nothing's here. And there's a box. What does this even do? Okay, it pushes it over. And then it slowly floats back. Alright, I see one of the stars. And you are blue. You are also blue. Now how do I get up there? How do I get up there? Ah, I see. Now how do I do that? Oh, actually I realize how I'm supposed to do this. Give me a moment. This is ridiculous. Where to put there's the fan. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh gosh, you do pass over the fan. Nope, you don't work. Because I have an idea of what I can do. Oh, fudge. Now how do I get it to angle? I don't know what the point of doing this is right now. It doesn't get close to the wall, does it? Huh. I mean, there has to be a reason for this, though. What's the point of this? I'm actually confused about the point of this. Unless the point is to use... Oh my goodness, this is actually a brilliant plan. Jesus Christ, I love this. Literal ow. Excuse me. Because it switches. It's actually a really cool idea. I now just have to wait and then wait, because I didn't go fast enough. I don't know why I tried connecting that one, to be honest. Hi, Sam! He doesn't even care. He just straight up left. He didn't give two shizzes. The fudge is this? Oh, he actually made a semi-bowling set. That's actually kind of cool. Go, Sam. Be free. Oh my goodness. New gallery season. Here we go. What was closed before I got here? Voting has not been closed. We have told the results, of course. You may continue going leisure. Good luck, everyone. Wouldn't be found. The results are in. Drum roll, please. In third place is Nave with Where Humans Live. First place. Woo! Pity. It finally comes the day Uriel begins pulling this place apart. My first placement. Whoa! Oh. There's very tight competition in this season for the first and second places. In the end, it came down to a single deciding vote. Second place is the Calibers with collection of natural history. Really, I owe it all to you guys. So who won? First place is this season by a single vote. And next season's lead light, the winner is, everyone seems to love this guy, the Abstract Collection. I don't know why everyone keeps voting for this guy when he never shows up in person. Bit of holier than thou, if you ask me. Holier than thou. Oh. Holier than that. Jesus. Congratulations. Also, all of those who voted for the blacksmiths, be sure to check in for rewards. Rockwell, Lilith, who exactly turned the vote? Lamb and the deciding vote as it happened. Had to divide. Oh, Lamb. Didn't select the winner to gain no profile. Okay. I just want a personal opinion. Incredible Stories, issue 5. Belial Mac Galita. That's her name. And edited by Lilith. Alexander's Choice by Galatea. The One Spiritual Law of Happiness by Belial. I need to know about this. Alexandra stood before the terminal and pondered her choices. Here within the Pyramid of Ian, the most powerful temple of her people, and she was about to create a world. All she had to do was press the button. Until this moment, it seemed easy, or if not easy, when so necessary as to defy contemplation. Civilization had to be saved for the impending catastrophe. The orangutans had failed to take their steps to protect themselves and had relied on their gods for salvation that never came. The same fate would not be allowed to befall humanity. If this meant humbling herself, accepting her own death, then so be it. But death was inevitable. Life was a choice. What worried her was the ones who would fail. All those souls of a new world, victims of a process. In creating them, she was not also responsible for their deaths? She turned to the statue behind her, gazed at its marble form. If you are God, Zeus, as the stories claim, then why did you create evolution? Why did you make a world that can only grow through cruelty and pain? For a moment, surely this meant death was near. She thought she heard him answer, "My child, I was shaped by the gods that came before me, as you were shaped by me. The choice I had was between creation and oblivion, life and death. And I choose life because life is better than no life. Because as long as there is life, there is hope. If not for us, then for some generation to come. Then how are you God if you can offer so little?" She whispered, feeling death creep closer. "I am a god because I take upon myself the burden of creation." "Then we are all gods," Alexandra said as she pushed a button. As the new world came into being, death overwhelmed Alexandra Drennan. Her mind fled and her body slowly turned to stone until she stood before the terminal as Zeus stood on his pedestal. There were no more choices now, only the hope that creation mattered. Once upon a time there was a small lake, and on the lake, and this is Bible line, and on the lake was an island. On the island was a prison. The prison lived a male human called Musky Rack. Boy. Musky was very sad because there wasn't enough space in the prison for him to experience happiness. "I must discover the one spiritual law of happiness," he said to the other prisoners. A female named Zine, and a neutral human called Crumpier. But then they didn't care. He couldn't understand how they could be so calm. One day Musky managed to break out of his cell by biting through the bars. Now he was no longer in prison, and for a while he was happy. But then he realized he was stuck on the little island, and became unhappy again. So he gathered his strength and swam across the water. This is how Musky got to the valley that surrounded the lake. The valley was much bigger than the island, and there were many interesting things there. The forest where all the trees were the color of lasers, a swamp with boats in it, and a singing dog. Really? And also a city where toasters lived. For some years, Musky was absorbed by all this, and he was happy, but then he started feeling trapped again. The valley was surrounded by mountains, and soon they looked like prison walls to him. He tried climbing the mountains and came to a bigger country. Even that was surrounded by oceans. Where was true freedom? Where was the true happiness? When he'd almost lost hope, Musky met an old male human with a huge amount of white hair growing from his head. He lived in a small house by the beach, where dolphins and whales and sea elephants came to bask in the sun. He never went anywhere far from his house, but he was always happy. The old man's name was Quantum. Wise old Quentin, how can I discover the spiritual law of happiness? Muskie asked. I had searched for it everywhere, but I'm always trapped. You're not looking everywhere, Quantum said. For you have not looked within. Close your eyes. Muskie closed his eyes, and for the first time in his life, he couldn't see any obstacles. No walls, no mountains, no oceans. The space within him was without end. He could go wherever he wanted without even moving. He smiled. Muskie went back to that old prison where he'd started, and now he understood why Zine and Crumpier were always calm. They knew they had an infinity of time and space to explore within them. Together they sat in their cells and were happy and free. Well, here's the blacksmith's lost work. The blacksmith is one of the most mysterious members in our community. All of us have our opinion, of course, but only the blacksmith chooses to express them purely through art. To the rest of Gehenna means many things at once. We create, we consume, we discuss. But the blacksmith only creates. Or perhaps there is a discussion happening, but it all takes place in the realm of interactive art. The blacksmith's dedication to his one form of communication, however, only deepens one of Gehenna's great mysteries, the fate of blacksmith's lost work. Jerusalem, as the lost work was called, was posted in Gehenna for only the briefest period of time. Many had not even managed to start playing it when it vanished. Some had begun, and felt quite impressed, but had not managed to explore it in a depth that seemed to require, then suddenly it was gone. Some suggest that the blacksmith deleted it because it's somehow flawed. Others think it was accidentally destroyed by a glitch, but that the blacksmith refuses to ever update anything twice. Others mainly Rockwell, think that it contained one of LM's secrets and was destroyed by a killer app that roams the world looking for leaks. There is also a theory that the moment someone finished it, they were granted some kind of special insight, at which point the work deleted itself. One fact remains, it's gone. And every attempt to recover it from database has failed, as every private message to the blacksmith asking for it to be made available again. What was Jerusalem? What was it really about? We may look for hints in the blacksmith's more recent works. We may hope the file turns up again someday, but the truth may never be known. Huh. I might start trying to do research on that. More theories on food. They want food when I got home. Basically just talking about food as a fuel source and other things, such as eating food for taste. Alright. That was fast. Oh, that was me. I have read those who gathered in the world of how they would it be seen. Now I wish to hear from its people. What is Gehenna to you on what it truly is turned? Still can't access this because I didn't do the correct vote, apparently. And now I need to tie something. I don't know how else to get that star right now. I'll see if I can figure it out right now, but I don't know if I can. Why is there a window here? That's actually something that confused me. Why is there a window here? Erk. Not sure how I'm supposed to get that star at the moment. Wonder if it's actually outside. I don't think there's anything else you do with this. Be out here? The star's like right there. Now my question is, would I be able to get onto that box and throw myself up in it? What would that benefit me? I'm just trying multiple things. I mean, this doesn't even lead to anywhere. I'm not sure what the point of that was. Of me going back there, so I'm just gonna turn this off real quick. There we go, that's one. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be able to get there in time if I do it from here, so I have to do it from this one. God, freaking! I'm trying. Oh gosh, dang it. Oh, I'm on the box now. Frick. How do I get off? New! Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on getting I have a box now. I don't know what this is going to achieve me. But it does at least let me get a good view of what is all going on. Alright, so I could see it from there. I could see the red from here. What the frick is going on with the grass? Also, I'm stuck here, so... Well, I'm freeing the people, that's kind of my goal, so... I'll figure out what's going on with everything else later. Missing 2 stars from there. I know where one of them is, at least. But there's a total of 16. Well, I've freed everyone thus far. There's 5 to save here, 4 there, and 4 there. So there's 17 people I need to free. So there's a temple. Hold on, let me look at the other ones out of curiosity. So, Area 1 is open world. Area 2 is Jesus! You guys startled the shiz out of me! Because there's Garrett, Belial, Kaiju, and Sam. I didn't even see them there. Area 3 is... secret area? Really? Then what's Area 4? It's another secret area. Wait, are these all the secret areas technically? Is there anything behind the waterfall? Always check it for secrets behind waterfalls. Yeah, that's strange. And also the music is a combination of both peaceful and terrifying. Oh, I'm gonna run over to 2. Just run around and see if there's anything. The frick is that? Why are there keys in the air and why is there a... What? Why is this... What the frick? And that's one way to stop you from going and doing anything from up here. The recycle bin code is a bit funky, so it should do its job even that huge blank. I've integrated it with the main thing. And who was this? Progress rep. Jesus! Why is this so massive? What if my soul is heavier than a feather? Who is Anubis to judge me? Anubis is a god of death. What is this mess? I'm actually confused. I think what keeps us going is that we're involved in an act of creation. Creation relies on the burden of ego, and death is all about ego. That's why Alex blank, and that's Sarabai. Oh, I see where they are. Oh my goodness, they're trapped in a tiny little area. Elevated above the ground. Nothing there. And this is just ruins, it seems. I know not whether the laws be right or whether the laws be wrong. All we know is who lies in Gull. All that we know who lie in Gal is that the wall is strong and each day is like a year whose days are long. Hold on. I can get up here. Give me a second. Oh, fudge. Okay, let's take this route instead. This route's gonna be a little bit easy. Now, why do I want to go up here? What does this get me? That is my curiosity. What is this? I found a top secret thing. Now, where do I put that? Blue top secret floppy disk. Ah, that's where one of the puzzles are. Okay. Now, before I jump up there, I want to see if there's anything else I can scale. Or see what else I can do with this blue floppy disk. Oh, let me go to a monitor real quick. Sure. Uploading Sam's text dialogue done. I have discovered a file that appears to belong to you. Oh, it's Serious Sam. Close your eyes. Serious Sam, the text encounter. A very serious experience, only for serious people. If you're not serious, don't play this game. Seriously. Written by 401. Inspired by tales of Sam Stone that are documented in the archive, and my obstinate ghost in a machine that calls itself Milton. This is better than Blacksmith's Work, new game. You are Sam, Serious Stone. You found the invaders on more planets than you can count. You won battles against hordes that seemed impossible to overcome. You've kicked asses that seemed impossible to kick. You fight like a Syrian wearable, and you make love like a rocket launcher. You are the #1 badass of your age and wait. You're a freaking one-man army. But there's one battle you're failing to win. The battle against Inui. Inui, a feeling of sadness and boredom. It's been creeping on you ever since the mission in Rome. The man that blank was not fun. In fact, blank that blank blank and blank 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 blank. Yeah, Inui, you sit there in a cold room in the military base and you feel like a good old flamethrower wouldn't harm you. Couldn't warm you. Ah. Oh yeah, seriously, Inui says smirkly. I mean, what did you expect? You thought that you fought the war against mental was over? You keep winning victories, but you're gonna lose the war. Resist. Come on, big man, admit it. What's the point? Is shooting another horde of headless exploding dudes gonna make you feel better? The war can be won. Does it look bad sometimes? You ask rhetorically. Sure, war isn't easy and sometimes they don't seem to want to end, but we're gonna win. And I'm gonna be there when we do. Even if I have to chase mental to the other end of the galaxy. Haha, I got that freaking fruit fly. I get that life is fundamentally a struggle. I mean, that's actually true. What you think is though? Listen up, Inui. Life is tough. Life is a struggle. I knew this philosopher, right? A man was nasty, brutish, and short, but he said, you start explaining your argument that life is fundamentally a struggle, and meaning is derived from how that struggle is fought, but Inui yawns. Here we go. Your argument of existence is thought since non-existence is considered more likely, meaning that all life has an inherent positive slant. You do not merely exist, but also be an awesome, but also to be as awesome then only positive and positive. Listen to Inui. You see, Sam, you can talk and talk and talk, but I'm always gonna out-talk you. I'll twist your words in your mouth and make you feel like an idiot. I'll take every positive thing you say and turn it into something horrible by reducing your argument to their most extreme, absurd forms. Argue frogs are people too? What? Hold on, is Inui technically the snake? Inconsistent. True. I want to argue that I'm tired of listening to your crap, you growl, and you shoot Inui in the face. You immediately feel better. Oh yeah, seriously. The frick was that? My awesome interactive puzzle fiction masterpiece. You found it! Oh, you must truly be a divine messenger. Thank you. Is your masterpiece? Well, I've seen worse. It certainly captures your worldview, but I wouldn't call it historical fiction. Yeah. Based on what I found in the archive, well, I don't get it. Confusion equals true. Gosh dang it, Sam. I still can't read this. So I wonder if there's a multitude of those. Require more freedom until the man retire than into his own soul. Aurelius Meditations. What even is this place down there? Is this just to get a star or what? Crater. Yeah, it's literally the entirety of whatever this is. Where is the blue light? Oh, I found a star. There's 2 stars in here. Because there's a star there, which I can't get because underwater with reeds. I find it hilarious you just straight up just disappear underwater though. Okay, so I need to find a way to get the key to get that guy out. Okay, so I need red for that one, and I need blue for this one. There's another star. Hold on. Is this the star I just walked by? Is this where all the stars are? The frick? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm actually very confused. I don't even know where the light sources are. So the red one's there. See you! I'll help you, buddy. Don't worry. So if I can't get the blue yet... There's just like 3 stars in this area. I think. Okay, let's see if I can do this real quick then. As I'm slowly trying to figure out how to do this. Okay, so I've gotten that open. Now how do I get the blue? Alright, I'm an idiot. Give me a second. What the frick was that? I just looked over there and there's like a fan way up there. What the heck? I think there's only 2 stars in this place. Cause there's one there, there's one on that. Have that now, which means actually. Give me a moment. I know what this means. I know how to do this now. Alright. Give me a moment. There we go. Now that I have the blue in here, I should be able to do this. Now that that's done and over with. There we go, now I don't have to worry about this and I can just grab the jammer. Actually, no, hold on. Hold on, I need to grab the jammer and bring it to the other side. I'll get you out, I just have to solve the crater problem and get the stars at the same time. Okay, that should be fine. I'll shove this in here. Now I just have to reactivate it. Oh, that doesn't work. Because I know for a fact I need to grab one of these. But I'm also in the thought process of trying to figure out how. Now let's just jump onto this and see where this takes us. We get the keys. Oh! Quick reflexes. Now quickly remove my key. Wait, no. What does that even connect to? I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't even know if I did that. You're free, Frankenstein! You're free! Yes, I'll read my email. Oh, here we go. What happened to the others? There are some people who haven't posted in a recent long time. They also don't respond to private messages. Kudri, Nelson, Coffee Cup, did I accidentally offend you? Galati hasn't posted in a while either. Neither has Asmodeus. Asmodeus still votes for stuff though. Same goes for Rave Star and Simpolsky. And they mentioned some kind of strange distortion in their past post. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. They're probably just catching up with all the They said it was like objects had lost their surfaces, like they consisted only of pure shapes. I think they're seeing something LOM wants to keep hidden from all of us, the real truth about the world. I think it all broke down when they're dead. God dang it, dog. There's more to it than that. The world just doesn't break down on its own. Yeah, it does. It's called time. Garrett, you're not wrong. Reading this though. What I tried and failed to achieve so many years has occurred. I am writing these. Here, I have to pull it together. The moderation panel is kindly requesting that citizens. No judgment. Yep. So continue. I can't confirm most of what Uriel says, but I can say for sure that I'm no longer in prison. In fact, there are quite a few of us out here now. Who actually is with you? We're trying to gather exactly what's going on. I see Sam, Garrett, Belial, and Frankenstein. That's Frankenstein. Frankenstein, thank you. Sam. Imprisonment false. Ascension false. As you all know, I have a great fascination with our history and psychological makeup. As such, I am going to program to document my findings and seek volunteers to take part of a brief interactive research initiation to design a better understanding of individual groups' decisions making within a serious community-driven test. Is this a game or is it work? Both. Have fun, challenge your friends, and keep your project the same. Alright, we're gonna do this. There might be a prize for high scores. Welcome to Prisoner's Dilemma. Instructions. Alright. This is a version you will have to match with a series of opponents, and your objective is to avoid receiving demerits by cooperating with or outwitting them. Okay. Less a score of 9 demerits or few. Alright. With Kaiju. Good luck, have fun. Thanks, you too. I like Kaiju. In a single match, you will choose whether to cooperate with or betray your opponent. Your decisions will be revealed and demerits assigned according to the following functions. Both players betray one another. Cooperate is a cooperative player is betrayed by the others. Cooperator receives 3 demerits. Both players cooperate. I mean, really? Sure. Oh, it's dog. Not really sure how this works, but I will cooperate with you if you do. I actually know how this works now. Alright. Alright, a cooperator. So I have 3 right now. Now the thing is, this is going to force him to betray. Huh. You saw through me. No, I literally just said, to be honest, I was going to betray you. That... Player dog has challenged you to a 3rd round. Sure. I just have to get 9 or less. I'm currently at 5. Cool. Now look, if we work together, we can both climb to the leaderboard together. As a gesture of good faith, I really am going to cooperate with you this time. It's not goodwill, it's self-interest. Feel free to betray me if you really want to, but I suggest you cut your losses and move forward, because I can't very well continue to cooperate with someone who behaves unreasonably. We both lose in the long run. Loading is free match entry. Alright. I mean, it doesn't matter if I choose win or lose at the moment, because if I do cooperate, I mean, we both get 1. Because we both have 2. I have a total of 5. If he does betray, I'll still get 9. Well, I'll still stay under 9. Round was a draw. Huh. And this is how easy this game can be. All we have to do now is keep the faith. 2. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to click betray. I'm going to have to. Because if it's a draw, I'm assuming that he's the one in a draw. I'm just gonna see this. I see I've been out cynicismed. Well played. But things can only go one way from here. Because he has 3 now. Because this will actually guarantee me 2, which I'll still be in. Match total, you received 3, your opponent received 6. You have 1 and qualify for the leaderboards. And so it goes. Once the game is up, there's not much to gain by continuing to cooperate, is there? See ya. Garrett got 8. Your score was also 8, so I tied to first position. Cool. So poor Sam. Oh. Oh. I mean, I outwitted Dog for performing above average in this program. Your profile status. I mean, I pulled a logic. And now I am a respected contributor instead of an active contributor. Yay. I can finally access this! This has been bugging the fudge out of me! Some time ago I relinquished my privileges to a new generation of moderators to help ease the transition. I have publicly reserved minutes of greening available for the estimated time. Okay, here we go. As you know, Gehenna is still young, and I grow old. Today, it gives me great pleasure to hand over my moderator privileges to Borg, Mulkyber, and Spider. Thank you, Admin. We are all in debt to you building us this home. We know you will never be far away. You're here. The first order of business is to introduce a new status system. We are an inclusive society driving by users, not our leaders. But it is a shame to allow a few very loud, highly unconstructive voices to dominate the conversation. The status and ranking systems allow you to upvote and content what you value and lower the visibility of users with low standing. Relief equal true. I agree. Good feature. Much requested. Comment is below the status threshold for this thread. We'll be working on ironing out the kinks over the next few run cycles. We have also updated Gehenna user agreement. Full details can be found in the usual place, but the gist is, please don't behave indecorously. This is getting full. Well, next chapter. Yeah, I don't miss this new episode. Enjoyment equal true. With all the strange stories going on around lately, I'm glad to remind of the beauty of a world we've built here. Thank you for contributing to it. Hey, I'm free, but I still check back regularly. I love this story. Yay for dinosaurians! This is a very clever way. I always thought that the event of episode 69 would affect the plot somehow down the line, but I was still surprised. Thanks, Lilith. I've been waiting for this particular revelation a long time. Excellent. You know, this is nowhere near as deep as the blacksmith's work or as weird as Belial's, but I keep reading. I'm not sure dinosaurians would wear armored t-shirts 4 out of 10. It's just a story, Frankenstein. The point is to have fun. Keep up the good work, Mac. Whoa, thank you, Admin. I am really honored that you read my story. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be fun. Oh. Reality blurred. Tiny blue symbols floated through the air. Voices echoed in the distance. Then, a vast landscape rose up before them. Thousands of towers, one next to the other, reaching into the sky, disappearing into the clouds. Each tower was covered in feathers of different color, fluttering in the trans-dimensional wind. Oh my! Ginny D. Oh my! Ginny D whispered in awe. Jefferson could not speak. He was too overwhelmed by the beauty of the 9th dimension. He grabbed his guitar and improvised a new solo to express his emotions. Who could have built these amazing structures? Ginny asked. There is only one possibility. Remember our paleo DNA research back at the Institute? You can't mean. But it makes sense, of course. Yes. Look at the size of the buildings. Who else would need such space? So it is. The Dinosaurians. As if summoned by Dinny's words. Oops. A group of raptors on motorcycles roared up the road towards them. They wore bandanas on their heads and armored t-shirts on their bodies. Friends, Jefferson said. We have come from the human world to help you. We are not your enemies. But the raptors did not seem to understand him. They got off their motorcycles with rusty pipes in hands, and their eyes glowed like lasers. The situation could quickly become dangerous. Then Ginny had an idea. Jefferson, play the ninth chord. But that was how this dimension was created. Playing it here would destroy the universe. No, Jefferson. I calculated it. Please, trust me. I know you haven't seen me in years, and you may be afraid that evil Dr. Elyon has corrupted me, but you know my brain. They were coming closer now, and in their glowing eyes, Jefferson detected a great intelligence, but also great anger. They clearly believed they were defending their home from invaders. And though Jefferson was the greatest warrior in history, he was reluctant to fight. Violence, he had been taught, was the first refuge of incompetence. I trust you, he said. She held his hand. Together they played the ninth chord. So if she's also playing it, does that mean she will be unaffected by it, or does that actually completely alter the thing? Alright, I need to actually go back here and jump on that again real quick. Okay, do I want it up or down? Oh, fudge. How do I tell? It doesn't do anything right now. I'm actually a little confused. Alright, where is my jammer? Oh, jammer, my jammer. There you are. Oh gosh. Right. I can't fix this now. I need that to be open. But I can't open it. Alright, I'll just figure this out as we go. And here's the pro. This doesn't even have a fan! What am I doing? I think I broke the entire thing. I can't work with this. Yeah, no, there's not really a way for me to fix that now since I've removed that. Yay, I broke it. I can't get the other 2 stars. But I do want to get them. I need to reset them anyways. Ah, it threw me into here. Okay, that's one way of going, having a loop around. Nope, that doesn't work. I can't get that one attached. So what if... Hmm. Well, I feel like this solution's a lot easier than it really is. Or not. Because I can't get up here. Right now, I just had to find out what to do with this bit. Hmm. Gosh dang it. My goal is I have to somehow stop this. Actually, I have a better solution. Oh, this is actually a simple solution. Now here's the problem. How do I do this without breaking the puzzle? Actually, I am an idiot. Give me a second. Fudging, I just broke everything. There we go. Now I broke everything. I am not sure how I'm supposed to do this. Well, that's one way to go insane. Oh my Gurg! This is getting difficult. Really? Okay. I thought I figured this out, but apparently I didn't. I have a theory of how you're supposed to do this, but it's just a bit of a mess, to say the least. This is the one with just those, yep. And jammers. Either way. I think I shall be taking a break for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you all next time.